I really think that since I do this as a love, you can feel that. I feel the fact that since I'm doing it not for money, you know, the reason that I started this wasn't be like, I want to make $1. The reason I did this is because I want to be involved in something that I'm passionate about. And I share that with everybody. Chris Jacobs, originally from Redding, California, way up north, moved down to Las Vegas in 1995. So pretty much to me, Las Vegas is my home and has been my home. Started off doing a lot of street art and graffiti as a kid. Now I go mostly into wheat pasting. I feel like that gives me more of a platform to really get my art out there because I can go home and really take the time to design something that I want the world to see before I get to go put it up. And art have always been my two passions. So I actually did a piece not too far at Commonwealth, and it was a mural that I was doing for them, drinking some beer. And these guys that were opening up a brewery and they saw the mural and they said, hey, would you like to do some art inside the brewery? And I had never done a large scale mural. So I came in and looked at the wall, drank a couple beers, confidently lied to them and said I could do this piece. So by far the largest piece I had ever done. And they said, do your thing with no guidance, no direction. They said, we want you to do you and make it awesome. So, growing up in Northern California, Redding, California, I actually grew up 45 minutes from Sierra Nevada. So Sierra Nevada Brewery, obviously a massive craft beer influence of what we have today. So, I mean, pretty much my first beer I ever drank as a kid was a craft beer, and I had no idea that I was even drinking craft beer. My dad did construction, so he had two beers. His daytime beer was PBR, and his nighttime beer was Sierra Nevada. So when I would go into the fridge as a young person to grab a beer without him knowing, I would grab the one that was the most of, which was his nighttime beer. So I grew up realistically drinking craft beer. You know, and fast forward going into Las Vegas, when I came here, I had already been exposed to that. So then you start looking out for beers, and like a lot of people, Stone, Arrogant Bastard, you know, it was these big bombers, these things that you would drink and you just like, wow, you know, flavor and taste. Towards the last probably 10 years of my bartending career, I really just focused on making beer lists, making beer cocktails, supporting craft beer, and just kind of being involved in that as much as I could. So one night I was sitting there and I was drinking a beer and doodling, and I doodled a hop beard onto my bearded zombie. I went to sleep, I woke up in the morning, I looked at it and I said, that 100% has to be my logo. 2 days later, I trademarked it, didn't know what I was gonna do with it, and just kept going.
You treadmill like this.
Yeah!
Woo! Someone started treadmill.
Treadmill that shit! No fucking lift! Woo!
You can't touch the table.
No lifts! No lifts! Chris, come on! Keep it going, keep it going.
That's it, just you guys. All I want to say is I love every one of you guys.
I was thinking about you.
And thank you for coming out.